Now, the rail district in downtown Frisco is going to play an important role in reshaping that whole area. And they've gotten about $7 million in public funds, so the rail district is being updated to improve walkability and accessibility. Main Street is being completely rebuilt. The city is removing on-street parking to widen the sidewalks and add benches, trees, and other amenities that will make it much easier for people to walk and enjoy the area. A new public plaza is being constructed on 4th Street, which will include outdoor seating, fire pits, a small stage for live music and events. And there's going to be much better parking and improved traffic routes. A multi-level parking garage is planned to provide more than 450 parking spaces along with ground floor retail. Now, improvements to Elm Street, which runs parallel to Main Street, have already been completed. These upgrades have made it easier for people to move through the area, which links the historic downtown to the newer developments. And although the construction in the rail district has brought some temporary challenges for the local businesses, the community is coming together to support these efforts, and local organizations are running programs to help shop owners and encourage residents to continue visiting the area during the redevelopment process. And of course, I'm a big fan of Summer Moon Coffee Shop down there, as you can see by the t-shirt, but I love to go in there, but it has been a little challenging for myself to even find some parking and to navigate. And if you got a stroller, which I do, then that also presents some challenges. But for both the railhead and the rail district, these are very promising for the area. For the railhead, the next steps include expanding office space, adding more housing, and developing additional retail and dining areas. And it calls for about 1.5 million square feet of office space spread across several buildings. More upscale residential buildings are planned, and future phases of the project may include even taller apartment or condo towers that take full advantage of the site's location and views. Now, the plans for hotels at the railhead will continue to evolve as well. Once the first 16-story hotel is complete, developers may add more hospitality options to meet growing demand, and the planned 32-story hotel, with its promise of entertainment and luxury, is expected to draw visitors from across the region. Now, transportation is another key focus for the new developments. With the increase in population and business activity, the design of the railhead includes plans for multiple parking garages, and there are also ideas for shuttle services and possibly even future transit options to help people move around the district with ease. And the railhead project was approved in 2017 and covers anywhere between 80 to 88 acres. And local developers, which are led by Heady Investments, have planned this development to include housing, offices, hotels, retail shops, restaurants, and parks. With nearly $3 billion expected in new development, the railhead is set to become the newest addition to the Frisco area. Now, this project will include several components, but luxury apartments are going to be the center of it. The first project, called the Jefferson Railhead, is a luxury apartment complex with 453 units that are almost ready for people to move in. A second phase, known as Jefferson Park House, will add nearly as many units, doubling the available housing in this area. And plans for a third phase are already in place, which will bring approximately 377 additional units to the project. And in February of 2024, plans for a 16-story hotel were also approved. And that will feature retail space on the ground floor, and the hotel is expected to be completed by 2026 and will offer upscale services to visitors and residents alike. In addition to that project, there are plans for a much larger 32-story Las Vegas-style hotel, and although this project is still in the planning stages, it is expected to cost around $400 million. These hospitality projects are designed to make the railhead a destination not only for locals but also for visitors from other areas. Plus, right next door you have Lifetime Fitness, which is a pretty cool gym. Office and commercial space is also a major part of the railhead development, and the city has approved plans for a 10-story office tower that will serve as the first major building in a new employment center. And in addition to the office tower, about 36,000 square feet of retail space has already been pre-leased, and early tenants include a mix of businesses such as a boutique salon, cryotherapy clinic, and a restaurant that combines a nightclub with a sushi bar. Another important aspect of the railhead is the inclusion of parks and open spaces. A central park of about 4.4 to 5 acres is planned to serve as the heart of the new development. And this park will have walking trails, water features, and areas where people can gather for outdoor events. And in addition to that central park, a smaller pocket parks and plazas will be scattered throughout the entire railhead. And of course, you might be wondering what this means for real estate in the area, especially if you're a homeowner around that development. But of course, let's take a look. The zip code for downtown Frisco Frisco is $75034, and just 5 years ago, the median home price for this area was $499,000. Doesn't that sound like music to your ears? But as of January, the median home price is $865,000. Now, if you bought back then, that is much more music to your ears. And that's an increase of $366,000 in the median price there. Now, that is a significant amount of equity on average if you bought just 5 years ago. And if you're curious about the true value of your home, go ahead and check the description below. We have a free home evaluation. And also check out this video on Plano's newest luxury car garage, which by the way, if you got the money, then this is a place to keep your car.